Hey, what is up you guys? It's 2020. Happy New Year. Welcome to the new decade. I hope this is the decade where you reach your financial independence, because the best thing that money can buy is your financial freedom. Now, I took a little bit of time off from YouTube, spent some time with friends and family for the holidays, slowed things down, but now I'm back making at least one video a week. So in today's episode, I really wanted to share what are my goals for 2020, because I think it's important for us to not just do New Year resolutions, but actually set the goals and we aim for those goals by the end of the year. Now, it's a little bit scary because I'm putting those in public, those are recorded in the video. So if I don't achieve those goals, people will flame me for it. I have to commit to them and I have to achieve them. So this is my commitment to you, and hopefully together we can achieve those goals, and maybe I'll inspire you to set some goals for yourself. Goal setting is important because it keeps you focused, it gives you direction, it gives you a target to shoot for, and it really helps you focus all of your energy towards achieving that goal. So it's important how you set goals. I'm not gonna get into this video of what are well-defined goals and how to set those, but I wanna share with you some of my goals as it relates to the areas of well-being. And you may know there's a number of areas of well-being, but I've condensed my goals into 4 areas. And that is professional goals, financial goals, personal goals, and family and relationship goals. Let me start with the first area, which is professional goals. And the professional goals, for the purposes of this channel, are basically the professional goals of the channel. And that is to help as many people as possible with their financial well-being. And initially when I started the channel, it was really geared towards family and my closest friends, people closest around me, to help them with some financial education and some investing tips, or how to save money or how to manage your money. But the channel quickly grew, and I realized that there's more people than my immediate circle of friends that need that help. So I'm glad to see that, and I'm glad to see people coming together in the comments, helping each other. That's great. And by the way, if it's the first time watching any of my videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's a community which is focused around financial well-being and reaching financial independence. Speaking of subscribers, I want to grow this channel to at least 1,000. Now, that's not a huge number, but it's also an important milestone. And it's important because this really would be a testimony that this channel matters, and it doesn't just matter to me, but it matters to you, it matters to the viewer, it matters to the audience that is interested in financial independence. So this is really what I'm trying to hit in 2020. If I get more than 1,000 subscribers, then that will be a bonus. That being said, I have over 100 video ideas which I'm trying to sketch out and prioritize. You guys have been great and supportive, and you've already given me what kind of topics you want to see covered in the channel. So things like how to become a millionaire before I reach 30 years old, how do I should I rent or buy a place, regardless if it's an apartment or house? Should I invest in cryptocurrency? What are target date funds? How do I, what is the proper asset allocation for my age? Those are all great topics. And as I mentioned, I've got over 100 topics myself. So I'm really trying to prioritize those and release them as soon as I can. But if you have a topic and if you want to see something covered, feel free to drop it down in the comments. I'll take a look at those suggestions, and then maybe that will be the mechanism for me to prioritize. So yeah, you can actually help me out. Feel free to express your ideas and feedback as far as what you want to see as videos. Put them in the comments and I'll take that into consideration, because I really want to focus on what's useful to you and not just cover topics that I think are important. The second area of my goals is my financial goals. And the financial goals for me are really to become financially independent. If not in 2020, perhaps in the new decade. So I think that's a great overarching goal, because that puts everything that we do on a daily basis in perspective. And when I say reach my financial independence, it does not necessarily mean that I want to retire tomorrow. I still believe that if you're passionate about something and if you still like to continue working, you can still find the job that you love and do the work. But at least you're not stressed out about money. You don't worry about a salary. You don't worry how much that particular job pays. But the only thing that you do is do what you're passionate about. So I think that's a great state to reach, and that's my aspiration. Now, to get a little bit more specific, One of my financial goals is to make $1 million a year. That's right, make $1 million in one single year. And hopefully I can repeat it after. But the reason why I like this goal is because it's a moonshot goal for me. I don't know about you, maybe you're already making $1 million a year, but it's a moonshot goal for me. So if I get to it, if I achieve it, I think that will be absolutely sweet. Beyond the moonshot goal, I also have some more realistic financial goals, such as continue to be debt-free, continue to save regularly, continue to budget, and perhaps I can do better on budgeting. I think everybody can do better on budgeting because you can always change the way you budget as per your situation, circumstances, whatever happens in your life. So I really want to have those 3 particular achievable, detailed goals that are basically a smaller stepping stone for the moonshot goals. The third area of my goals for 2020 is my personal goals. And for my personal goals, what I really want to do is read more books. More books to make this goal more concrete. I've set myself to read 12 books, which is basically a book a month. Now, for some of you, that might not be a lot, but for me, because I have so little time, I think it's a good number. Basically, 1 book a month, I think is achievable. A second goal that I have is to keep going to the gym regularly. When I say regularly, that's at least 3 times a week. I think that's also just as important as reading and doing all those other stuff, because I think it's absolutely crucial to exercise your mind and your body. Another personal goal that I have is to learn a new skill. I don't know what that new skill is. I haven't quite thought about it yet. Perhaps is video editing, so I can make better videos, better quality videos, or maybe make them faster so I can release more videos and help you guys out with the content. But that is something that I really want to focus on as well in 2020. The fourth area of my 2020 goals is family and personal relationships. Now, in this area, I really want to focus on spending more time with my girlfriend, with my family, with all my friends. I want to do better in 2020. I want to spend more time with them because ultimately that's what really matters. We can't buy time, and sometimes the best gift to people closest to us is give them the gift of time spent together. I want to start saying yes more often when people ask me out to go hang out or go out for drinks or anything, any parties or any events that are happening. I want to start saying yes more often because usually the dilemma is that I'm usually so occupied with things that I want to do. I've got many hobbies too, and when people ask me to go somewhere or have drinks, I'm always like, okay, do I actually work on a video, for example, or do I go out? So I always feel guilty that in a way I'm not spending enough time for one over the other. The reason why I want to say yes is because I think as people, we're social beings, so we want to socialize, so we want to be in social environments. So going out more often, it's definitely a good thing. Every time I've said yes in the past, when I've debated whether to go and hang out with friends, and I said yes, it always turned out to be a great experience. I always had a lot of fun. So, I want to change that. I want to do that more often. So not simply camp out and work on stuff. And I don't want this video to be all about me, guys, about my goals, my personal development. I really want to turn it around and ask you, what are your thoughts for 2020? What are your goals? What are you trying to achieve? Put them down in the comments. Perhaps I'm missing something and I should be implementing as well. Who knows? Now, if you need a little bit of guidance setting your financial goals for 2020, I've put together a list of 7 goals, such as, saving regularly, being debt-free, get rid of the credit card debts. That's bad debt. You don't want to have that. Start investing if you haven't already. Put things and energy into things like learning a new skill. Those are all good and kind of tightly related goals that I think they're going to help you in this 2020 as if you're targeting financial freedom. I posted those already on my Instagram account, which if you haven't had the chance, go ahead and check it out. Follow me on Instagram. I post regularly about financial tips, investing, how to manage your money, how to become a millionaire, overall good habits for financial independence. I also have a Twitter account, so if you're active on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I have that account for a number of years now, but I haven't been very active, to be honest. And in 2020, I want to reactivate it. I want to still keep posting on the financial topic because I think Twitter is still a good channel to really discuss and sometimes have heated discussions and debates on topics such as finances. You know, it's not only good for the politicians. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you're notified every time I upload a new video. I do a lot of content on personal finance, investing tips, how to start investing, how to manage your money, because ultimately the best thing that money can buy is your financial freedom, and I want to help you achieve that. So stick around for the year. And I really want to wish you a happy new year, a successful decade. I hope you achieve all of your goals, regardless if they're financial, personal, spiritual, what have you. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.